Hi, Amy here with Motorcycle Superstore, here today with the Alpinestars Ridge 2 and Rome 2 Air boots. Now, we've had the Ridge 2 and Rome 2 boots for a while, but Alpinestars has recently come out with a new perforated air version of both boots. That means that these are the airflow versions of the already very popular Ridge 2 and Rome 2. Now, the main difference between these boots, of course, is the height. The Ridge 2 is a little bit shorter than the Rome, which means the Rome is going to offer you a little bit more protection. If you'd like to see more of the Rome boot, we have a separate video on that you can check out. For now, I'm going to go into the Ridge. Now, the Ridge 2 Air has been CE certified, and it's great for those warmer riding months. Now, you can see from the outside of this boot that perforations have been put all the way around. That means that the airflow is going to be fantastic through this boot. This is a shorter version of the touring boot. The taller one is the Rome 2. This is the Ridge 2. Now, it's up to you whether you're willing to sacrifice that little bit of protection. It all depends on whether you plan on wearing this on or off the bike and what your personal preferences are. You can see that the closure on this boot is 2 Velcros. There's a little bit of rubber on this one. Velcro here and here. This is a very padded boot around the top. It's going to be comfortable up against your leg. Again, they've taken into consideration the fact that this rider is probably going to be spending hours and hours on the bike. They've sacrificed a little bit of the style aspect to make this a very, very comfortable boot. Looking at the front of this boot, we have these ridges here. There's some mesh and some perforated leather. What those ridges do is when you are on the bike and you're moving, it's going to allow for a little bit more flexibility there without having fabric bunch up against the top of your foot. They also have this panel here that's a little bit rubberized. Now, that is where your shifter is going to hit. This is going to help extend the lifespan of this boot. It's going to make it a little more comfortable, and it's going to help the boot wear well. We have heel and toe reinforcements. It's a poly shank. It's going to help protect you and again, contribute to the lifespan of this boot. You can see it's a very stiff sole. It's also got a lot of that texture built in that you see in the Alpinestars touring boots. You're not going to slip around both on and off the bike with this sole. At the back of the boot, you can see we've got more of those sort of bumps built in so that, again, if you're bending your heel this way, you've got that comfort aspect. It's also very padded all the way around. It's going to be a comfortable shoe no matter what. We've got this reflective hit here as well with that Alpinestars logo. It's a nice sleek look. You've got that Alpinestars logo here on that plastic pull as well, and then up at the top of the boot. They've put in these low-profile design elements to help add a little bit of style to this touring boot. Now, this boot is built for comfort and durability. You can spend hours and hours in it riding on the bike. Not so much for off the bike, but you're going to love this boot. It's a great price point as well, so you can get the full version that does not have the perforations for those cold months, and then this version that has all the perforations and airflow for those warm months. Now, while you have the reinforced toe box and the reinforced toe and heel in this boot, you do not have the reinforced ankle that you have in the Rome. The Ridge does not have that, and it's a little shorter as well, so you are sacrificing a little bit of protection there. If you want that little bit of extra protection, make sure you check out the Rome. Now again, this is the perforated version of our already popular Ridge 2 boot. If you want the boot for the colder months, check out the Ridge 2. Otherwise, the Ridge 2 Air is a fantastic option for the touring rider in those warm summer months. If you have questions about the price, the colors, or the sizing on this boot, check out our website, motorcyclesuperstore.com. Click the link in the corner to subscribe, leave us your comments, your questions, and thanks so much for watching.